Hi everyone, it's Joy here again. We all heard about the Oyoki incident that occurred a few weeks ago. I recently saw something online, so I decided to share with you guys. So let's watch this video together.
My name is Ayambale Abidat.
Abidat. So wọ́n gbé ọ lọ́nu igbó. Àwọn mọ̀sùnkùn don't cry. Wọn ò lè gbé ọ lọ mọ́. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé ọ lọ mọ́. Ṣé wọ́n máa fún yín lóúnjẹ ń bẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n máa fún yín lóúnjẹ nínú igbó?
Bẹ́ẹ̀
Irú oúnjẹ wo wọ́n máa fún yín?
àìsàn tẹ̀wá.
Láìsí àtẹ̀wá. Ṣé bí wọn ì ná yín?
Mo ná wá.
Wọ́n ná yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n sunkún mọ́. Kò sẹ́ni tí ó gbé ọ lọ mọ́. So o ti gbọ́? Ìwọ àti mọ́mì rẹ̀ àtàrà alẹ́ yín lẹ́jọ́ máa gbé. So wọ́n wá pè yín pé wọ́n ti sóko ẹ̀ náà bẹ́nu líìsì tí wọ́n kà jáde.
Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ ti lọ yẹ̀ wò ẹ̀yin túlétúlé.
Okay, I'm just going to say a few things about this video. So, obviously, the video you are seeing is the video of one of the victims, one of the children that were in Oyo State during bandit attack in May 15, 2026. So, what I'm going to say about this video is that you could clearly see trauma in this child. You saw that the child has already developed PTSD for this incident. When the pastor mentioned the incident, immediately the pastor mentioned the incident, the child busted into tears. This child started crying. So the video is the testimony of the child's mother that brought her to the church for testimony that she was being released, blah 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 blah, miss the whole saga. So what actually captured my mind when I saw this video is that I could see the trauma, I could see the PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder in this child. Obviously the child is traumatized, the child is disturbed and all of that due to that traumatic event, due to that occurrence, due to that pain and all of that. So that the pastor asked the child that, did they flog you people? The child said yes, and she started crying. I understand that we're all happy. I understand that we're all glad for these families that they are back home with their loved ones and all of that. I understand all of that. I understand that the government tried, government did all they could to release them and all of that. But where is mental health support in all of this? So what I'm going to say is that um we tend to appreciate the effort, the efforts of would I say the efforts of the government, the efforts of the society and all of that. We are all happy they were released. But my concern is that, was there any provision for mental health support after this event? Was there anything like therapy? Is there any therapy ongoing for these children, for the teachers, for the principal? Is there any for now these kids are supposed to be in therapies, psychotherapy. These kids spend a whole month in the den of the past. Imagine they were being beaten, they were away from their loved ones, they didn't see their mother, their father, their siblings, they slept in the cold, in the open and all of that. All of those traumatic events is a risk factor for PTSD. In case you don't know what PTSD is a mental health condition that occurs when an individual has gone through a traumatic event. It could be a first-hand experience, maybe you are the person that experienced it firsthand, or it could be that you just saw the event or you heard about it. That's second-hand experience, or you have one way or the other gone through a traumatic event. So it's called post-traumatic stress disorder. That is post after this traumatic event, post. So post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. In one of my videos these days, I'm going to speak on PTSD, like I'm going to elaborate very well on it. So obviously they would have developed PTSD. Imagine a child crying like that. Just imagine an adult in that situation, talk less of a child, a small child like this. So what do you want the child to feel like? So I want to believe that there's already a therapy session going on for these children I want to believe that they are already in psychotherapies and all of that. I want to believe they are already in cognitive behavior or whatever therapies that is ongoing for these kids. Because this is trauma, this is real life trauma, this is PTSD, and it's obvious. You could see how the child was even doing. The child could not even look up. She, oh my God, see how she was looking. She was crying and all of that. Once they mentioned the event, the child would cry. That's trauma, that's PTSD. So I want to beg the government, please put these children in therapies. I want to believe that there's already therapy ongoing for them, but in case there is none, these children needs to go to therapy. They need to they have to be normal again. They have to live a normal life again. They have to go back to therapies. Please, the government should work on that. And also, I want us to see therapy as an important. I don't want us to neglect the aspect of therapy. When somebody has gone through a traumatic event, for instance, the person was loss of a loved one, grief, and all of that. There are some situations. Okay, we thank God that this person is back home. But we thank God. Okay, we appreciate God that he's alive. We appreciate the government. We appreciate the security forces. We appreciate family and friends, but we don't have to neglect the aspects of therapies as well. They need therapy to think straight, to come back, to live again. That's the importance of therapies. Please, please, these kids, they need to go for therapies. Please. Thank you very much.